tell you a story that happened with the Vishnitz Rebbe. The Vishnitz Rebbe one time said to his shamash on Friday night, we have to go visit someone tonight. He said to him, who? He said, this Gvir, this rich man that owns the bank. He owns a bank. He gives mortgages to people. So he said to him, why are we going to visit him? He said, he has a collateral, one apartment. Their husband died, and there's a widow with orphans, and she cannot pay the mortgage. They already sent their final notice that this Wednesday they put the house on auction. In Israel, the Vishnitz Rebbe. So he said to his shamash, let's go pay a visit to this rich man on Friday night. Supposedly religious man. Knocking on the door, Friday night after the meal. The rich man opened the door, he see the Admor, the Rebbe. Oh, he almost fainted. Rebbe came to my house? What happened, Rebbe? Now you know he did not come to collect money, because you don't collect money on Friday, right? You cannot put it in your pocket anyway. So it had to be something personal. He got very nervous. Why would the Rebbe come to my house? Rebbe, please have a seat. He made him sit in a table. The Rebbe is sitting in a table, the rich man sitting in a table, and the assistant of the Rebbe is also sitting in a table. They're all sitting in a table. And the Rebbe is sitting over there looking at him like this, 10 minutes without saying one word. Not how are you, not good Shabbos, nothing. Just sit and look at him. And the rich man is very nervous. I don't have to tell you how nervous he made him. Another minute. Every minute that passed by, he doesn't know where to hide. He can't look at him anymore. You know how it is? You look like this, you look around. Maybe Rebbe wants tea. Maybe something happened. Rebbe, you're making me nervous. And the Rebbe just sit and look at him like this with his eyes. After a few minutes, the rich man was already dead. So he got up, he went to the kitchen. He calls the shamash. Come. The shamash went to the kitchen. So what's going on here? The shamash said to him, I have no clue. I never saw the Rebbe is doing such thing. I promise you. It's the first time it ever happened. I'm like you. I have no idea what's going on here. So what should we do? Maybe you tell him something. He's intimidating me. He said to him, I cannot tell the Rebbe what to do. I'm only the shamash. You don't know the rules? I'm only the assistant. Sit and see what he wants to do. There's nothing else we can do. Just sit and wait. They said another 15 minutes like this. Now it's half an hour. The Rebbe got up. He said to the shamash, now we can go. The rich man said, excuse me, Rebbe, come on, you cannot do such thing. You came to my house, I'm willing to host you. What do you need? Anything you need, it's my honor, but why don't you talk? Now the Rebbe finally talked. He said to him, I came to do a very big mitzvah today. So he said to him, what? He said, there is a rule in Judaism. The same way there is an obligation to say something that will be heard, the same way you have an obligation not to say something that you know that the person wouldn't care and would not hear and would not accept. Since I know that what I have to say to you, anyway you won't listen to me, so I came to sit next to you, look at you in your face, dying to tell you what I think about you and what you should do, but I'm not going to tell you. Why? Because I know you won't listen anyway. So the guy said, Rebbe, come on, you have to give a person the benefits of the doubt. You already decided I won't do it. The Rebbe said, trust me, I know what I'm saying. And I know you would not do it. So let me go. Have a great Shabbat. So he ran after him, grabbing his hand by now. You don't leave the house, I'm sorry, until you tell me what it is about. He said, okay, I will tell you, but only because you insist, not because I want. What? There's a widow with children that got a notice from you that by Wednesday you're throwing her to the street and you're selling the house on the auction. After, for years, they paid you the loan, everything. Now they don't have what to eat. So you are the owner of the loan. and you want to throw her to the street, just like that? So the guy said to the Rebbe, you don't know how banks work. Even though I'm one of the owners, I'm not the only owner. I have partners. It's a very big bank. I cannot do whatever I want. So the Rebbe said to the Shamash, you see what I'm talking about? I told you you won't hear. Why did I fall into his trap? That's okay. I should have not told you that. And he left. I don't have to tell you what happened by Wednesday. When the auction was about to start, they got a call, take this house out of the auction. And he waived the entire loan. You have to be sometimes super brilliant to make a person do something. That's called, by the way, who knows how it's called in English? Reverse psychology.